Hey, what is going on, guys? I just woke up and I didn't want to make this video, but I want to be fully transparent with you guys because this is how my Amazon business is doing right now, and this is, the struggles that I'm facing at the moment. So pretty much this is my seller's account, okay, one of my seller's accounts, and you can see it is down 44% in the past 30 days. Now, this has to do with one main problem and one main product. I also was out of stock one of the weeks. One of my products was out of stock, so that has to do with the 44% decrease. But it has to do mainly with one of my bigger products that is not doing so well due to increased competition. And this is what I'm kind of trying to get at. I want to show you guys and share with you guys this whole aspect of my Amazon business, because sometimes you will get stuff like this happening, and I want to show you guys what I'm gonna do to potentially overcome this, and I'll show you guys how it does turn out, in the future updates. But pretty much, I want to explain to you guys what I'm thinking is happening and how I'm gonna break down, what really is going on there, and how I'm gonna fix all of this stuff. Because I usually make $30,000 to $35,000 per month. That's been pretty consistent with Amazon. But as you saw there, it was $22,000 this month, which is still, really good, right? That's really good, but for my standards and for what I know I can do, that's low. That's a lower month for me. So I pulled up barbecue grill gloves here just because I wanted to show you guys an example of something that I think is happening to me and what I'm gonna do with it. So pretty much, as you can see here, right, when you do type in barbecue grill gloves, you'll get, let's say this product comes up here, right? It's number one organic position for probably the main keyword, like in my product. So in my product, I'm showing up for the main keywords. I'm number one. I've got Amazon's choice. I'm doing pretty good, right? Where I think that I'm actually suffering is in the accessory keyword. So the secondary and tertiary keyword. So what I think is happening is, this is just an example. It's not the best example, but on this one I wrote barbecue grill gloves, and on this one I'm writing heat resistant gloves, right? So it's not the same keywords, but they're very similar, right? In this situation, this person is Amazon's choice, and the Ahmed gloves are down here. So I mean, it's not the best example, but what I'm thinking is I'm not ranking super well on the secondary, tertiary keywords that are still bringing in a lot of money. So that's what I'm thinking is happening. Now, another thing I've noticed is that there's a lot more people coming into this market. I've been selling this product for quite a while, so I don't know what has changed now that people are actually coming into it, but they're coming into it and they've dropped the price like crazy. So if you guys know me and what I, preach to do, is you want to keep your products premium priced, right? So if everyone's selling it for like $15, you want to sell it for more than that. Now, in this specific product, right, I'm more expensive than, I'm the second most expensive at this point, right? Like I said, there's one person who has more reviews than I do, so I'm keeping it a little below them, but pretty much I'm the second most expensive, and everyone else is like cheap. They just came in selling for I don't know, they pretty much cut their profits. But I'm not planning to lower my price anymore. I lowered it a little bit just because you do want to compete with the competition, with the new people coming in. But I have most reviews, I have good reviews, so I want to keep my product premium priced. So you can't drop it too much to try and compete with the new guys coming in. Those guys are just going to kill themselves. So don't worry about them. I think that has partially to do with this whole thing. They're also coming in, and they when you first launch, people launch with 10 reviews, not fake reviews, but I guess, fake reviews. Yeah, they're like friends and family, right? So they get 10 reviews and they sit there. So this product is a 4-star product. So I improved on this product to make it a 4-star product. I'm obviously trying to make it better than that, but right now it's at a 4-star. Okay, so the people that are coming in, they're coming with 5-star products because they have 10 reviews, or 5 reviews or whatever. They have their 10 friends and family reviews, and they have 5 stars. So it's a little bit harder. Even though they have a lot less reviews than me, obviously people are still going to buy mine because I have a lot of reviews. They have less reviews, but they have a better rating by 1 star. So that's why it's a little complicated, because people just keep coming into the niche and dropping 5-star products for a little bit, for a few weeks, because their products are bad. So they get 3-star average reviews. So pretty much what they do is they come in, they start selling, they sell pretty well, and they take away like profits from other, you know, sellers in there that are actually selling good product, and they drive the price like down. And then when they start, like, you know, the reviews, the real reviews start coming in. Obviously they haven't improved on the product, they're just selling a cheap, like, you know, product, right? The reviews go down from a 5 to 4.5 to 4 to 3.5 to 3, and that's where they stabilize around the 3 stars. So, you know, to say that these people are good sellers, or that they're selling good product, it would be a lie, right? They're coming in there, they're making their fake reviews, and then they're, you know, taking a chunk of the market, and then they kind of fizzle out. And that's pretty much the life cycle of all these new sellers that come in. I just realized that a couple of them have come in now at the same time, and they've kind of taken away from some of the, you know, sales that other people who are selling good product in that niche are making. So that's pretty much what I think is happening. So to combat that, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take my main competitors. So I'm going to do like the new people who are coming in who are selling well, who have not 5-star reviews, because the 5 stars aren't really indicative of a good seller. It's just that they have 5 stars. So I'm going to find the good sellers, and I have a few of them in mind. I have like 1 or 2 in mind that I'm going to do this to. And I'm going to go to Keyword Inspector. Now, I have a link in the description to this. It is a reverse ASIN. What it does is it kind of, you give them an ASIN, and they spit out all the keywords that person is using. So I haven't done this in a while. This is something you want to keep doing with your products. Every couple of months you want to do this. And I've realized this just now by seeing this, right? Like, you want to always be updating your keywords, because I guess, you know, the market is not stagnant. The market is always changing. So for me, I'm going to do this for the first time in a few months. And, you know, that's my mistake. I should have been doing this, you know, more often. I got, you know, too comfortable in, you know, my product. And that was a mistake that I made. And I hope that you guys learn from that mistake, because you can never get too comfortable, right? So I did get too comfortable with this one product. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reverse ASIN a couple of the new, maybe one of the new sellers that's doing pretty well. And one of the older sellers that, you know, has been there for a little while and has good reviews, selling actually good product. So I'm gonna reverse ASIN those guys, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna look at, you know, what keywords they have that I don't have in my backend, right? So go into an Excel sheet, drop all your keywords, drop all their keywords, and, you know, check out the keywords. So another thing, so that's one of the things, and that's, you know, the main thing I'm gonna do. Like I said, there's a link into the description, if you guys want to, you know, use Keyword Inspector and support the channel. That'd be super awesome. But seriously, this is like the one thing that I'd like to do to figure out my competition's, you know, backend keywords, and just use USA Extensive right here, 3 credits. It's very cheap. So get that done. So this is what I do to get my keywords and to update my keywords. That's number 1. Number 2, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the merchant words. I'm going to search barbecue grill gloves. I don't know why I haven't searched yet, but I'm going to search barbecue grill gloves. By the way, this is actually, I have a link in the description for $9 merchant words. I make no money on this, right? I just contacted them. I'm like, guys, can you get a discount code for my subscribers? And they said yes. They made us a whole, you know, page. Link in the description, guys. I make no money on this. This is seriously, it costs like $40 a month or something, and I got it for $9 for you guys. I hope that you guys appreciate that, and I hope that you guys actually use this, because $9 a month isn't that much to get that, you know, the valuable information that you know, Merchant Words is giving out to us. So Merchant Words is always getting more accurate too. Pretty much what it is just like a database. It's like Google, kind of, you search up stuff in here, and what comes out is the estimated monthly search volume for those keywords. So in this case, we search up barbecue grill gloves. So barbecue grill gloves are right here, and it has 30,300 monthly search searches on Amazon. Now, I didn't know this. Q Grill, I guess that's Q Grill barbecue gloves, has 7,100. So I don't know what that even is. But see, that's something I didn't even know about. So Q Grill barbecue gloves. Let's just see what this is. Q Grill barbecue gloves. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, the point is, you want to go into something like this, and you want to start looking at, literally, that's a perfect example. Q Grill barbecue gloves. I didn't even know this was that this was a search term, right? So it's like you might not even be knowing what searches, you know, have come up maybe in the past couple months, that when you were first doing your keywords aren't there anymore, or weren't there at the time. So like I say, like with everything, right? Everything is a trend, right? There's trends, and there's, you know, waves and whatever, ups and downs and stuff, right? So you have to keep on it to know when potentially, you know, a new keyword has risen up like this one, right? For example, let's pretend like when I was first doing it, right? I was doing barbecue grill gloves, for example, right? So let's say I was doing barbecue grill gloves, and before this wasn't here, right? This one wasn't here, and this was the main keyword. Now, when looking at it, you can see that this one is like more than double the amount of searches that this one has that I thought was the main keyword. So you have to look, you know, stuff like this and just keep looking through stuff that maybe you haven't added that is now a very popular search term that you might have overlooked before or wasn't there before when you were doing your, you know, your keyword research. So that's what I'm going to do with all of this, and I'm going to figure out exactly which products are actually, or rather which keywords are actually, you know, maybe the secondary and tertiary keywords, or maybe primary keywords that I haven't even looked at yet, that have come up maybe in the past couple months that I'm missing out on. So that's pretty much what I'm thinking about doing with this product that is not doing so, you know, it's doing pretty well, but not so well at the moment, not as well as it was doing. That's my plan. And I want to share that with you guys because hopefully some of you guys will get some value from this, and we'll see that, you know, you can't rest on your laurels, like they say, right? You gotta always be one step ahead of the game. Because when you kind of, what happened to me is I stopped focusing on this product. I was like, okay, I'm gonna, you know, make sure this product is doing well. I have other products that I need to take care of and another sellers account that I need to take care of. But, you know, when you do that and when you stop caring about a certain product, or when you stop giving it, you know, its attention, this happens, right? I was looking at launching, like right now I'm launching 2 new products. 2 new products, and I'm, you know, sourcing a third one right now. I'm talking to manufacturers. So, you know, I've been going very hard for Prime Day. If you guys don't know, Prime Day is coming up very soon. I think it's like July 12th, I think, or something like that. I should know this. But yeah, it's like in July. And pretty much, you know, I'm trying to launch some products to get out in the market for Prime Day. It's a really good time to launch new products. It's a really good time to have products on Amazon because a lot of people are using the free Prime that they get. But that's pretty much those are my steps that I'm going to take to try and salvage the sales that it had before. I hope that this helped some of you guys that might be struggling with sales. And, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed the transparency, because I didn't want to share this because, you know, you don't want to share the negatives in your business or in your life. You just want to have like kind of like a, you know, like Instagram and Twitter and stuff, just like a highlight reel of like, or rather Instagram and Facebook and stuff. It's like a highlight reel of your life. So I decided that was going to be, you know, super transparent with you guys, and hopefully you guys appreciated that. If you guys did, please leave a like on the video. Comment down below, you know, has something like this happened to you, or what would you do in this situation? Like if you guys have had this done before and you guys, you know, something I missed, potentially leave that in the comments down below. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel, lots of great stuff coming in the future. Remember to hit that notification bell, because if you don't, you won't be notified when I drop new videos. So you guys don't want to miss that party. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.